3% of people will actually move on this information, and I'd love it to be you. What I'm going to share with you is going to absolutely shock you into manifesting exactly what you want this year. If you're a Neville Goddard fan and you've been diving deep into his content, then you're going to love this. Neville talks about and is such a big proponent of feeling is the secret. Feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. Feeling is the doorway to infinite expressions of your infinite self. And if you're still with me, type in infinite. This is a mini masterclass on advanced manifesting techniques used by Neville Goddard and many of the greats, and it can be used by you too. I have used it to create massive shifts, radical transformational events in my life, and I know it's going to help you. So we talk about feeling as the secret. It's the language of the subconscious mind. It's the doorway to the infinite, doorway to the expression of your infinite self. When we're talking about the secret techniques of manifesting discussed by Neville, he talks about repentance. When we refer to repentance, it's a radical change of attitude. So in order for you to shift from one state of being into another state of being, it's a radical change in your mood. It's a radical change in your attitude towards life, towards yourself expressed, pushed out into the world. That means that in order to change from this reality that you're currently experiencing into one that you prefer most, to manifest that which you desire most this year, it means you must shift from one state of being to another. A radical change of attitude, a radical change of mind, a radical change of mood. And when you think about mood, mood is a cluster of expressed feelings. So you have a thought and then a feeling, and then a repeated feeling becomes a mood. So you can do this in 3 days. Occupy your preferred state of being for 3 solid days, falling in love with the feeling using the language of the subconscious mind, and you will notice a radical shift in your outer world, specific to what you want to experience and what you want to have expressed. So here's where the deep secret is in this advanced manifesting. And it refers to the pearl of great price. So we must give up everything related to the former self that is not aligned with your preferred reality, to what you want manifest. So it means giving up your beliefs assigned to the old reality, your thoughts, your feelings, your concept of self. And this is where repentance comes in, a radical change of attitude, a radical change of mind. So we allow the former self to metaphorically die off. We prune that energy from the former self. We give no attention to the outer world right now. For 3 days, you are giving exclusive attention to your inner world. You're giving exclusive attention to feeling and walking in the shoes as if, walking as if, and tuning into the frequency, into the feeling, into the reality of your preferred, rather than give any attention to what was, which is reflected outside of you. So by pruning your energy from your former self expressed in the current reality outside of you, you are now freeing up energy within you. You are now creating a new signature, a new energetic signature that is expressed into the quantum world, into the quantum field as the new concept of yourself. So we don't need to go into deep esoteric practices. We don't need to do that. You simply need to have a repentance, a radical change of attitude, a radical change in who you are practicing being in this now moment. That's the critical thing. Who you be now, strung together in who you be in the next now moment, and the next now moment strung across 3 days, giving exclusive attention through the language of feeling. Then you will notice the outer world will re-render, reshape, reorder itself and reflect back to you what you are affirming within yourself to be true. And that which you are affirming to be true is that which you are feeling right now. That's the simplest part of it. It's not difficult. You are pulled into lots of noise and lots of distractions from the outside world, including feeling impatient or frustrated, or that you feel like there's a belief attached to why can't I get what I want? Because you're observing the outer world as now, when in fact the outer world and its representations are all your past thoughts, feelings, attitudes towards yourself and towards life itself. So if you're still with me, type in reality right now. Type in reality if you're still with me. Let's do a recap. This is very, very powerful. To shift from this reality into your preferred reality, whether it's about money, new home, a new career, your special person, whatever it is, you shift from your focus from right now, looking at the outside world, to the inner world. You cultivate a new language within yourself, which is how do you feel towards that wish, that desire being fulfilled right now? How does it feel? And you give yourself completely to that feeling. The pearl of great price. You give up everything that is not that reality. Give up who you think you are, the relationships you have, all the ideas, the beliefs, the attitudes, the memories, everything, all the distortions, you give those up. That's the pearl. And then once you are practicing this every single day, moment by moment, frame by frame referencing, frame by frame intending, then you build a strength within yourself. An electromagnetic wiring or rewiring occurs within your nervous system, within your neurology, and it affirms to you that the outside world is a simulation, is plastic, is malleable, and reflects back to you that which you are affirming within yourself. You are plastic. Your identity is plastic and malleable. Everything I'm sharing with you right now is a change of state, a change of attitude, a change of being, therefore a change of reality you are experiencing right now because you have consciously, deliberately, intentionally, masterfully chosen and selected this preferred reality over the other one. And if you're still with me and not yet subscribed and you love the content of this video, then I'd love you to subscribe, share, comment below. Let's get this traction going. Neville saw into the depths of reality creation. He helped us to see it, to experience it, and he continues to help us master it. I'm with you. Let's dive in.